Hello everybody, welcome back to Willy's World. And today, we're gonna take a look at a figure, more I say an accessories piece for the figure that I have reviewed a couple of maybe last week. And this is a companion piece for this one. Before I start, I will just say buy this if you have this, and if you can get it at a cheap price. Other than that, no. But if you can get it and you have the RX-78, you're gonna have a great time with this figure. So let me get it out of the box and let's just get right into it. So here's the thing out of the box, and it kinda looks silly, wasn't it? It's just a plane with a tank tread. But I guess should say you could change it if you don't like it. You could make the tank tread become when it's supposed to be flying. But yeah, you got option. This thing come with a lot of things, but not as an accessory, but to combine it with this Gundam. This thing just a plane that combined with the Gundam. If you watch the anime, the original one, not the movie version, yeah, you gonna see a lot of things with this Gundam. It just combine and it's kind of stupid, but it's not 70 stupid, which is cool for a toy. And this is the main plane, which is really good too. Like they got this pilot figure which is painted very nicely, and the box too come with quite a lot of accessory too to go with this. First of all, it got a core fighter. If you watch the anime again, this is where the cockpit of the Gundam should be. It should be a jet fighter, and then it could flip around, which they able to do it, which is fantastic. And it should go to this Gundam, but it also could connect to this, which is I will show you guys later. But for the moment, yeah, this is the core fighter, which is amazing. It also got that pilot, and both of this plane you can open the cockpit, and that's just amazing. I gotta say, this thing is, as a companion piece, they knock it out of the park with this. It's very fun. But it also comes with few more accessories, such for the Gundam, surprisingly, like this. This is the beam javelin. The Gundam doesn't come with the beam javelin, like it doesn't have to, but they included with this. And super napalm, the napalm that's supposed to connect to the Gundam beam rifle, but I kinda don't really like it because it make it more bulky and heavy, and the Gundam kind of become problematic when using the super napalm attached to the beam rifle. But they gave you option, I guess. And another shield. Yeah, if you like your Gundam double shielded, you can do it now. And then there's a lot more accessory, rather than accessory, I would say parts, modular parts. But the accessory itself for the G Fighter, yeah, the tank that is not being activated or being retract, this one, it make the G Fighter more flat to the ground, and when you pose it in the aerial pose, it's become more better. And then it also comes with plethora of missile like this one. This is missile. It comes with few that this one connect to the, you can open this part and connect it to here, but there's also the one that come to connect to the underside of this. You can take this off, and there's a lot of hole in there. This come in play in the modular part, which we're gonna take a look right now. So let's just talk about the effect part first. You already seen this one, the missile, which could connect to the front of this, which is, yeah, it's kind of weird to put a missile launcher there, but it's kind of fun. And then you have this two effect part, which this two effect part connect to the cannon. to this cannon, which add more of the action, which is always a good thing to have. This thing also pretty fun. These two things is pretty fun. And then there's another two pieces of another rocket effect part, but you need to get a port to put it in. So this two missile is supposed to be a missile which they shoot from the underside, but if you want to display it with this effect part, you need to use this thread, or even don't use it at all, because you have this two part where, well, there's two part optional, which one you want to use and which one you don't want to use. Which the first one is this one, which simulate the missile is deploying. This one doesn't have a hole in it. This one doesn't have a hole, like simulate the missile is being prepared for launching. But you have the same connection which have holes. Then you just need to plug it in here, and you can plug this missile effect parts, which simulate it's bombarding into the enemy territory, blowing some zakus, there's some space Nazi, if that's the case. And it's really fun, the accessory for this thing, and with all of that accessory I would be enough with it. But Bandai decided to make it such a modular action figure, and yeah, I'm gonna show you now. So this is the Gundam with the jet. Look nice together, doesn't it? It has some more of the accessory or parts to make it more stable for posing. This one. This short one connect to the base of the. There's a hole in there, a hole which you could plug it, and then plug it to the butts of the Gundam. Gundam butts, which is 3mm pack to a 3mm hole. And it make it more secure when you're posing it on top of the G-Fighter. And there's this connector which is pretty weird, which also have the same connection to the back of the G-Fighter, and then it connect to the part of the feet of the Gundam, which is I have to say I never use it because it's quite stupid connection and pretty hard to pose in it. But hey, there's something, I guess. Now let's get to the crazy part, which is these two combining. These two things can combine into a lot of things. It's stupid, I gotta say first. It's stupid. Really, really stupid. But it's fun kind of stupid. It's charming kind of stupid. It's 1970s stupid. So, yeah, it could turn into something like this. You see what I mean? Something like this. This. Like, why and just wait, it's getting weirder and wilder. And before I go any further, this jet doesn't come with any stand, which this thing will need, and luckily I have one. And this stand is, thanks God, Bandai making everything modular. It's another 3mm hole, like you could plug it with anywhere in here, and pose the Gundam flying with his lower part a jet. Oops, well, that's an intermission. And let's move on to the next configuration, which is more stupid, and that will be this. This is stupid. Like the Gundam is inside of it, like the whole Gundam. I mean, like this is the leg and this is the head in here. Why, you may be asked, but it's so fun. It's stupid. It really is, but it's fun. And before you ask, why Bandai make a toys like this? It's not. It's from the 1970s. People make anime. If they have sponsored by toys company, and that's why they make this kind of design. but this is only with the Gundam fully intact. There's another part where you could split the Gundam leg and upper body from this chest, this waist, from the waist down. You could split it and make another combination that is called the G part A and G part P, which we will take a look. And before we go further, you could also combine the G fighter with the core fighter. That's a little extra. And then you open the whole Pandora box of playability. And let's get to the next form. And into this again. I gotta say, 1970 people are creative. You like the top of the Gundam could detach all of that and then become this. Like, why the leg, only the leg? Why not just connect this to here? But wait, you actually can do that. See, it can. Then what is the point to stick the leg inside of here and then connect it to the... Why? What's the point? But you know what? You hear me rambling like this, but I actually love this figure. Like, it's so good. It's stupid, but hey, that's the beauty of action figure. This is. But we're already looking at the lower part of it. Lower part. And you could make the upper part combine to it also and make it into a different kind that looks like this. This is one of the stupidest thing. Yeah, this is the top part, and there's more. Like, there's literally more. You could flip this to turn it around here. Turn it around, and then you could take the core fighter from before. You take the core fighter from before of it all. The core fighter, yeah. You take the core fighter, you could flip it, make the folded part, and then you could take another piece of here. Oh my god, this figure is really stupid, but so good. Disclaimer again, you don't need to buy this if you don't have the Gundam, or you just don't need it. Besides, in the movie trilogy they changed it anyway into the more makes sense one, but yeah, it is what it is. And you could just shove it into his chest, which is easier said than done, but hey, you could do it and it becomes something like this, which is more stupid. God damn it, this toy is stupid. I love it so much. So that's all the form. There's more accessory here and there, like this thruster effect, but you get 4 of it for connecting it to the backside of G Fighter, so it simulates flying. And then there's a landing gear for the core fighter, which is, yeah, a landing gear. What else? There's tire of it, which is painted really nicely into it. And then there's this other accessory for the Gundam again. So from the previous review, the Gundam have the bazooka, and you could slot this bazooka here and then connect it to the back of the Gundam, which is, yeah, it's also there. There's options. So yeah, that is all the form. So let's get to the verdict, but I gotta change this back. So yeah, that is it for the review, and this is the verdict part of it. I still stand by it. If you have the Gundam, go for it. If you know what it is, but if you don't like it or don't buy it, it doesn't change the Gundam that much. But if you want to have a companion piece for the Gundam that is actually made for the Gundam, and you like to play around with it, you want to change some part with it and everything, this figure, this jet, is a really darn good. If you have the Gundam, I would give it an overall score of 8 out of 10. But if you don't have the Gundam, it's 5 out of 10. It's pretty mediocre, plain. But what you have, it was designed for the companion for the Gundam. For example, you get the beam javelin, you get the super napalm, you get the another shield, all the thing that yet you ever needed, and more. Well, at least there's one more, that's the hyper hammer, but I mean, like, it's alright, you don't get it. But this thing is the perfect kind of expansion pack, if I will just say. So yeah, that is it for the review, and thank you for watching. If you like this video, comment, share and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next review. Bye.